Hey everyone, howdy do. I wanted to give you a fun little update here. Thought I'd chat with you a little bit, much better than doing the old typing. So here we go. Been in Eugene now for almost 2 months, and school started here at the end of September and off to a real fun start. And today, got an email from Young Life headquarters saying that recognizing I've been on Young Life staff for 15 years. Didn't say if it was good or bad, but I've been around for 15 years on staff, and it's been 23 years since November of 1987 that I got invited to my first Young Life Club, and want to come visit that little piece that someone invited me to come, which really changed my life. And 23 years, that's been a long time, and so it reminds me of a fun story that I've been reflecting upon. When I was a Young Life leader at Springfield High School while attending the U of O, I reminded my area director, Ron Sauer, that I was born the year he graduated from high school in 1971, and I told him all the time, I said, Ron, do you realize how long that is? Like how old you are? And he was a good sport about it. However, juniors in college, born in 1989, the year I graduated from high school. I'm not that old. Ron, I take it back. I'm sorry. So fun stuff. So I want to let you know what we've been doing since we've been here. We set up for 2 days in the student union called the EMU with a big college Young Life banner and giving away free candy and stuff. But we met almost 100 kids that we got info on. And most of them were familiar with Young Life, some highly involved, some had no idea what Young Life was, but curious enough to come check it out. So we've been following up with a bunch of them, taking them out to coffee and lunch and just getting to know them, which has been a blast. And we've been doing that. We've been getting together for Sunday lunches. We've been getting together for tailgating before games. Speaking of games, that'll be football games and the University of Oregon. So printed off of ESPN here, get you some important updates here. When it comes to ESPN Power Rankings, Ducks number 2. When it comes to the AP Top 25, Ducks number 2. USA Today's poll, Ducks number 2. BCS rankings are coming out today. Looks like Ducks are going to be ranked number 2. But the all-important, most important poll called the ESPN U Fun Rankings. Oregon, number 1. There we go. That's all that really matters, huh? So it's going to be a long season, but it is fun to be here in Eugene with Duck Mania going on. So I digress, and I come back. So we've also been getting together with students, what we call Fab Tuesdays. Really enjoying that. Tuesday night dinners, and then giving a talk, and having great discussion groups with students. So students are really tracking with that and enjoying that. So we did a photo scavenger hunt on campus. That was a lot of fun. So a lot of gatherings, just getting to know students, and now we're really beginning to go deep with them. Fun stuff. We've got 4 other guy leaders besides myself, and then we've got 3 gals on board being leaders and leading small groups, and then 2 more that are thinking about it. So would love your prayers on following up with those last 2. So great group of leaders to do that. And God really has a way of not only speaking through His Word, but also through others. And last Sunday at church really had a profound word that God said through another guy. His name was Robert, good name. And in talking about building a leadership team, because I just feel like a racehorse at the starting gate that just wants to bust loose and just go meet everybody, but really not having the infrastructure to follow up or do much with them afterwards. So he said, so you got 2 choices in building a pyramid. So you can see this. You got a pyramid with, not to despiritualize it, but is the foundation going to be built a leadership team of others, or is it going to be a leadership pyramid built on me and others and everybody else farther, which might work for a little bit, but will crush me. So that was a great word, and so really excited about diving into really pouring my life into this great group of leaders. So really excited about them. Let's see, fundraising report. Phase 1 is done. Thank you to all of those who have come on board and supporting me in this new ministry. Have met and passed my goal for phase 1 in this fall. Phase 2, building a leadership team of other folks, and we're trying to raise $35,000 between now and the end of the year. And then Phase 3, I've just got a monthly goal to kind of hit for the rest of the year, and more than halfway done on October. So very encouraged with that. Only $1,500 to go for the remaining month of October. And and then just kind of some what the fall's going to look like. Again, just a lot of life-on-life stuff, a lot of one-on-ones, a lot of small groups, and just really going deep with the students that we have. And every week, more and more kids are coming on board. Friends are inviting friends. And so this year, really being faithful to the crop that God has given us, and then to really go deep with them, and really looking at them as a leadership core for the second half of this year and next year and in years to go. And so every week I get an email or a phone call from somebody, a parent, a former Young Life leader, or a friend of a friend saying, I've got this kid, or we know this student at the U of O, would you please try and meet him? And it's because kids can get so isolated in college life, where they get isolated from the friends and the people in their lives that really keep them grounded and really keep them directed towards following God. And not only do they get isolated from others, but they end up getting isolated from God. So it's really an exciting piece of the ministry of kind of feels like a shepherd and having a leadership team of shepherds really going after not only lost students, but also just students in general, because it's such a key critical time in a person's life in college. And so we've met over 150 kids already, and there's 23,000 kids on campus. And so a great harvest field to really be going after. And so I just want to say thanks for your friendship and your partnership and your belief in what God has called me and our family here in Eugene, and ministering to college kids at U of O. And thanks for your belief in me and what we're doing, because we're going to have a leadership team of students and leaders inviting students to come. And that's what happened to me 23 years ago, where somebody did something so simple as just inviting me to come. I'd heard of it, but I never went. I waited until somebody invited me, and we're going to have a chance to invite so many others, not only to Young Life, but invite them into God's kingdom and then be in a relationship with their Lord and Savior. So not only do we get a chance to do it, but I want to encourage you, for those few people that you have on your heart, that you would pray for wisdom and pray for the opportunities that are around you to invite them to something that will get them on the path to discovering who God is and following Him for a lifetime, and changing their lifetime forever and eternity. So thanks again. Look forward to giving you an update here soon. Blessings. Take care. Bye.